Esmo came out, nothing but Esmo for like 2 months. Then he had a little bit of difficulty with Esmo, found it a little difficult, but enough about this silly conversation. Let's go into our grand finals. Ladies and gentlemen, first place is gonna go home with $500, second place with $300. Let's see who can do this. Our European invaders, MyCon Prepare to Die, going against Legendary, the North American team that has won time and time again over the past month.
Remember, this is the finals bracket, so it's going to be win score 5, best of 3 maps. So you need 5 rounds to win the map, and they need to win at least, they need to be the first of 2 maps to take the series here. Starting out, they will get the first orb, but not a lot of damage that has stuck so far done to Prepare to Die.
Now we're going to see, oh, Godof's going to take a little bit of damage here. Ninjas did have a good ultimate, though. Kept his teammates alive. Little Master's got to be careful.
Trouble here.
Oh, he will get weakened. He uses the shield, but it's not going to be enough. He's got no more mobility. Good ultimate from Reaper Juso. He actually did a lot of damage to Godof as well. Probably a cumulative 150 between the two of them. Now we're going to see the defensive ultimate go up. Oh,
nice.
Pulled right out of the... That was amazing. Pulled right out of her own Paloma ultimate. Couldn't get the heal. Good move by Averse.
The efficiency at which Legendary spends their butter is incredible. They always make sure that they're getting maximum impact of it. Ninjas especially is so careful about spending his ultimate preemptively as well to heal up burst damage that comes in. We've seen them do that multiple times, and it's a difference between a character losing max health at all and not taking any damage. In this particular case, Averse Ninjas at Reap What You Sow spent super efficiently on Little Master, put him in a really bad spot, got him really low, and then just connected and reconnected and made the kill happen. Moving into the second round now.
First round, going to Legendary. Averse sleeps forever. Little Master's going to get hounded down, and he's got to be careful. He wants that battleship positioning, but he's not going to be able to do it with the pressure from Reap What You Sow. They're going to go on Godof. Godof's trying to ignore him, but too much of a thorn in his back. He ends up having the other side away. Kababi now trying to tornado, but he lands right back where he's supposed to. Averse is taking a little bit of damage here. Little Master's trying to get his debuffs on everybody. Decent health pool differential, actually. It's looking like Averse sleeps forever. Is losing this health pool by about 15% at the moment. The first orb getting completely ignored. Oh my, look at that!
Nice.
Ninjas got completely melted down.
The kiting on the side of Godof was actually really, really good. Averse is putting out a lot of pressure onto Godof, but Godof kept his cool, was able to use other side at the appropriate time, and then because Averse tried to use EX material to get the incapacitate, really wanted to shoot the left click to hit the incapacitate, got interrupted on it and panicked away. That provided a lot of opportunity for Godof to build bar, get good positioning, put down his ultimate, and get huge value off of it. Not only doing damage, but healing up all 3 members of Prepare to Die.
I definitely don't think Ninjas was at all prepared for that kind of burst. You know, you look at a Paloma Varesh Taya. They're definitely a lot more about sustained damage than they are about instant burst. Once you see an ultimate go down, then you're going to have to start worrying. Kababi, again, Taya not huge into burst even with her ultimate, but major sustained damage. I think if she hits every M1, it's about 121 damage total. But then you look at somebody like Paloma's ultimate, where it kind of gives you that last second burst of, what did we establish it was, 34? 36. 36 damage, which is actually a significant amount. Pretty close to the biggest gap you can have between your current and max. But Kababi's getting poked down by Averse. He's got to be a little careful. Godof, though, always so good at positioning between the two of them and healing them both up quite a lot.
Incapacitate onto Kababi, but he's going to be able to get the orb instead. What you so try to chase him down. There's a good incapacitate, gets silenced up by Little Master. A lot of damage done already in the neutral. I think Legendary is desperately trying to build bar up. And just 2 bars away, Godof getting put under a lot of pressure. Reap What You Sow is nearly down, however. He gets healed up, and the counter does proc too. Huge play from Legendary. Keeps Reap What You Sow alive as well as getting him damage.
But they get the cross kill. Reap What You Sow has gone down. It's not Taya Little Master against the first and Ninjas. They got to be careful about the sustain. And Averse has a full stick of butter. Little Master's got to be really careful right now. This orb actually could sell it. Who's going to nab it? Oh, it looks like Taya was able to sneak that one out.
Averse did not want to use a black arrow in that situation. Hesitated and lost the orb for it. Nice. Ninjas to close out the kill. Double jump to avoid the X strike. Averse with the mechanics. And Ninjas consistently being the highest scorer of the team, splitting his attention between healing as well as dealing damage. And I don't think there's a series that really operates in kind of a multifaceted role as well as Ninjas does.
2 rounds to 1.
His CC, just very good at making decisions based on defensive play or aggressive play, and knowing how to swap on a dime.
Remember, this is the grand finals, everyone. $500 on the line for first place and $300 for second. No matter what, everyone's a winner in this game. But now we're gonna see. Oh, he has to stand in that. Oh, he will get countered out though. Averse didn't account for that.
Damage coming on. He's just losing chunks of his max health every left click that does get landed.
Little Master's about to go down right here. I think they're just gonna burst him down as soon as that wears out. Oh no, they're gonna secure the orb instead. Ninjas is actually gonna go in. An ultimate on Godof's not gonna do a whole lot of damage. The other side to protect Little Master. Oh, what an in cap. Reaper Juso is gonna take him down. Actually, I think a banana was in there too.
Roll gets the incapacitated, now the weakened Kababi needs to kite. Well, Yuso just trying to pressure Godoff away. Zone him out. 4th round to Legendary.
3 rounds now. 3 rounds to 1. To Maikon prepare to die.
Good job frontlining for Legendary in that particular round. He was able to push Godoff off in that situation, isolate a Little Master because Kababi and Godoff were trying to 2v1 reap what you sow. But doing very well, putting out damage onto Godoff as well as keeping Kababi occupied. Little Master then got hit by the 2v1 from Averse and Ninjas, and we saw how that turned out for him.
The Rooster army advances. Little Master gets petrified right off the bat. It's really hard for Varesh to not get that hard CC. There's so much area for him to cover. We do see Ninja's counter right away. Oh, Kababi's gonna have to really start getting that space if he can. He gets a decent space, but he's gonna get in-capped. They're gonna burst him down right here if they get a chance.
So much damage right now, and the CC is incredible on the side of Legendary. The aggressive EXM material from Averse, and that's something very rarely will you see Jumongs utilize because that EXM material is such a big survivability cooldown. But the coordination for Averse, Reap What You Sow, and Ninjas are on point, and they know when they can spend on aggression.
Literally only 1 orb has existed. That was the 2nd orb, ladies and gentlemen. That's how fast that went.
In a flash, Legendary has taken the win. Averse, Ninjas, and Reap What You Sow well on their way to getting a first map win against Prepare to Die.
It's so hard for Varesh to deal with this. Again, petrified right off the bat. He's got nothing to deal with that right off the bat. Godof's gonna have to other side himself. And we're gonna see if Little Master can deal with this. Oh, he does get the counter. Oh man, take a look at that. Ninja just got so much damage dealt to him. But in the meantime, Godof's gotta be careful. He will get tornadoed out of there. Oh no, but the counter on Reap What You Sow was procced.
First tried to do a little more damage on the exit there. So trying to make their way to Godoff. Nice panic from Godoff onto Ninjas. Ninjas can be in trouble too, but will connect onto Godoff. Averse finishes it out. The ultimate from Varesh will finish off Ninjas for the cross kill, and their health bars are pretty even at this point. Whirling Blade, oh, makes a somewhat big connection onto Little Master, and he is in a bad spot, gets incapacitated and impaled immediately. Black Arrow to trigger the counter also means that Averse is immune to the stun as well.
They were just able to snag that Kababi with that final M1.
Tough situation. Little Master out of mobility. Shield is going to go down. Kababi with nothing to peel for him. And now in this 2v1. It's incapacitated up. Whirling Blade. Well positioned. The map goes to Legendary. 1 map up. Averse Sleeps Forever versus Maikon Prepare to Die.
5 rounds to 1. And remember everyone, Maikon Prepare to Die is a full European team. So they are dealing with a little bit of ping, but they've gotten this far with it.
On home turf, Reap What You Sow, Averse, and Ninjas have already cleaned house against Project Horizon. Now they're looking to take out Prepare to Die. How many other European teams will they slay at their doorstep?
I mean, it's kind of how it should be, right? I hope North America can keep our own title within us. We did lose a week once.
keep the North American. There is no North American flag, is there?
Yeah, we definitely lost. We lost a week to Project Horizon. Then it came to North America, took the winnings from us. They took everything we loved: our families, our friends, our women, our men, everything.
Everything. Our toys, our computers, our internet.
We were never the same. The world's never been the same since.
And now we have charged Legendary with defending the North American territory.
You're also never the same when the Shirius combo comes right at you. You're never the same. You can't sit down again for a long time.
You can't sit down again with
Yeah,
Shirius.
watch. Take a look, dude. This is what happens when Shirius just comes right at you. I'm gonna call it Shirius.
Here comes the Shifu.
You get bangoed,
And
man.
Here comes the Sirius. Nope, turn to the corner now. There it is. Oh. Look at him press buttons. Thing of beauty.
Dude, you get bangoed.
Mango bango.
The mango bango. It's absolutely nuts. I mean, it's one of those things when you're up against this composition, you have to be accounting for it. It's hard to. Sometimes it's almost impossible to. But you have to be accounting like, all right, if I step here, I'm going to get wombo comboed. Like, they're just going to show up, right? Like, they can see me. I know they have their space bars. I'm in perfect shot of both of them. You either have to, I don't know, you got to find ways around it, man. Always put a wall between you and a harpoon, maybe. Remember, Shifu can't just show up. I mean, I'm not saying I could have done better. Don't count me wrong. I would have died within 15 seconds. Yeah, not even. I'd give myself 7.
7.
I'd just play somebody that's fast and run away as long as possible. It'd be like a bull arena. I'd be like, nah, with the friggin' red blanket.
You die at the end.
Except, yeah, I'd be like, nah. I just hold it right here.
Oh,
hold it in front of my chest, like, let's go, bull. And they're not bulls, they're just people with swords, and they kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
That's about it.
That's a toughie.
So it's tough, man, to have to accommodate for that while they're also just coming after you and trying to just pin you down. It's not easy.
Have you ever been to
a bullfighting arena?
Yeah.
No, it sounds really messed up.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. Have you?
It's kind of scary. No.
No. Yeah, it doesn't sound cool.
Have you been to a NASCAR show?
No, that sounds long.
That sounds like I would need a lot of alcoholic drinks.
Well, that's what everyone does. Pretty sure I'm pretty sure that the major income for NASCAR is beer sold at NASCAR events. I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
It has to be.
If somebody has a stats on that, I would love to know.
I would definitely love to know that.
About to get into our next game.
So the first map has gone to Legendary. Today they're going by Arcuna Never Sleeps. Or Averse Sleeps Forever.
Evil never sleeps. Evil never rests.
Oh, look at you with the fighting words. He has made quite a bit of a rustle in the community.
I mean, you would be silly to not call him the villain.
No, he's definitely the villain about it. He's 100% the villain about it. He knows
He's
it.
good at the game.
Oh, he knows it. He has to know it. If he doesn't, I'm telling you now, buddy.
You're pretty good.
But
you're also the villain.
You're also the villain. Everyone needs a villain.
There's that
you're
moment
good
of
at being it, dude.
realization where you wake up one day and you say, I'm the villain. Just like when I wake up every morning and I realize I'm trash.
And not just at BattleRekt, at existing.
Yep.
Ribujuso going to try and hunt down Godov. He doesn't fall for the panic, and the counter will get procced.
That's going to hurt Godov a lot. Other side is being spent. Here comes Ribujuso. Looking to connect. Trying to build weapon charges, but can't quite get it.
Oh, Ninjas is actually taking a lot of damage. He did counter into that, but he actually has to immediately start the retreat. Oh, sniped her on the other side of the wall with the stun.
Oh, man, Ninja's taking so much pressure, and the counter's going to miss on the Piggy. Ninja's is done. What an interesting situation to have occurred. Godov spent a lot of cooldowns in the early game, and I think that indicated to Legendary to be really, really aggressive. Oh, boomerang to the head. That's not a good way to go.
First round, going to my comp, prepare to die. Do you think they can take the second map? It's going to be a struggle. Remember, they are all European, so they're playing on a bit of ping this game. not only this game does it rely a lot on reaction time, but going against serious Shifu, it's like built around reaction time. Having to deal with not hitting counters and trying to utilize your abilities as soon as they get in there, so you don't, like, you know, let's say you do get harpooned by Shifu and you don't want to take the M2 damage, trying to react there quick enough, it's tough, man. It's tough, but they're playing pretty well. As is Legendary, the Petrify will come out, and Varesh again getting pet right as the match begins. Reaper Juso gets the double in-cap in the back line, going for a Godov.
Kababi might be in trouble here. Averse is trying to press aggressively. The haste is available on Taya. She will eventually get away, but snared up, and Ninjas is there to chase down. Kababi is in trouble. Amazon Fresh once again, Ninjas. The best
Amazon
in the
Fresh.
business.
What is that from?
Amazon Fresh?
Yeah.
It's on Amazon where you can order.
Oh yeah, Amazon Fresh.
Yeah.
I think I qualify for that. I should totally use that. All right, now Godov trying to stay away from Reaper Juso as best as possible. Does put the spacebar on him to weaken him up, and ult herself.
Oh,
but posted into each other.
Averse has to turn 180 degrees and start fighting Little Master. They're actually pretty low. It's pretty scary. He does actually land 3 hits. He gets a shatter. Oh my god, this guy's tanky. The raid boss. He gets a counter. He needs to hit stuff.
He's not going to be able to hit stuff. It's too late. His weekend, he's done zo'd.
He missed too much stuff.
Yeah, that was close though. Oh yeah. Stop talking about Amazon Fresh. They're not a sponsor.
Oh, dang it.
Amazon Fresh.
Not a sponsor.
No more talking about them. Quick online food delivery.
Online food delivery. Averse, Reaper, Yuso, and Ninjas doing really well right now. Just on cruise control. I'm not sure. I'm looking at this composition right now and playing battleships against this aggressive composition that Averse, Russo, and Ninjas are running.
Little Master getting patched immediately as soon as it starts off. Godov again having to deal with the both of them, but he does a good job of trying to escape. Just didn't get the space big enough. Reaper Juso continuing the pressure. Bobby gets in-capped. Now Varesh gets in-capped, and then petrified. He's out for so long. Ninjas has to be careful. He's going to try and go in on this. They want to take out Godov. He won't fall for the spell block.
Oh man, Reaper Yuso is playing real aggressive right now and is working out in his favor. He gets the impale to get back in, tries to use now the incapacitate. Good chase down on the side of Legendary. From start to finish, just made sure that Godov was not able to gain footing and at the same time doing damage to Kababi while they were chasing Godov around. That's exactly the kind of efficient aggression you need to be a top-tier North American team, as Legendary is.
2 rounds to 1. Averse sleeps forever, looking to take the grand prize of $500 today.
Look how shiny that spear is.
That is a sick spear. Even matches with his outfit.
Wow. Moving into the 4th round here.
Not building synergy. Interesting. Building agility. I guess that makes sense, especially against this team comp. To increase his movement speed by 10%.
Yeah. Being able to outpace your opponent is going to be really important in this matchup, especially when there's 2 melee-centric characters. So is quickly running out of cooldowns, and this might be an interesting spot. Kababi tries to sling the X-Strike around the corner.
Reap sneaking around. Oh, sneaky. He gets a good M2 on one, and his counter gets procced. In caps. The Hunter's Mark is on another in cap on poor Godov. Has to other side himself. Oh, but he didn't make enough distance.
So builds up weapon charges, but actually misses the impale. Now it's going to try to be connection onto the back line here. Averse poking from the side. Double incapacitate is going to pull out some moments of opportunity here. Finally, out comes Kababi, but Godov gets tornadoed. Not enough. Other side is down. Has to use a swap with Little Master. Taya will fall as Ninjas is able to take down Kababi. Now just Little Master left, and there's little that he can do. Tries to go for more energy. But again, just diving into the backline seems to be very effective for Legendary. Oh. Averse, Reaper, Yuso, and Ninjas.
A fine battle right.
Wow. Of course he enjoyed that because he won.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the only time you get to hear them say things when they win.
What would he say when he loses?
He says, "The sun fades."
He says, nerf my opponent's characters, please.
2 rounds away. Can Averse Sleeps Forever clench it? Will we see a double 5-1 in these maps? Another Petrify. There's nothing Varesh can do about that. He's got no mobility so early on. With no energy, he can't move. And now they're just going to go in on Gaddafi. Oh, the trailer park combo.
Here comes Seekers mark up both. Averse hits into the counter. But
Ninja took a lot of damage, though.
Pressure. Ninja's, yeah, he did take a lot in the trade, and Kababi's continuing to press aggressively here. Ninja's getting pressure down at the bottom. Now going to try to retaliate a little bit. Avoids the X strike. Uses Prismatic to avoid the comeback. Reaper Yusou is trying to put on pressure, but he gets shattered into a silence. Whirling Blade comes out, but the Tornado is going to save him from a little bit of that damage. Kodov still being pressured right now. Other side to avoid the incapacity from Seeker's Market. Ninja's going to fry Kababi, and that's going to be the kill. Good split pressure from Legendary. And it just seems like Prepare to Die cannot get away from what
one shot will do.
Huh, huh. Oh, it just helped him run.
I've always found that ult interesting. It never feels like it does a lot of damage. It just seems like a really crazy, powerful staple gun. You know?
Yes.
You post him up, but you don't really hurt him that much.
It does do a lot of damage, though. 60 on a full charge on the initial hit, and then I think the wall bang does another 60.
I think it's just the animation's so intense, I imagine they should just explode. But when they don't, I'm like, aw.
Let's find out the exact numbers to that. 60 and 30 for the wall bang. You do 90 damage on a full charge.
That is actually quite a good chunk. 60 is immediate, 20 off the max. Yep. One more round, and Averse Sleeps Forever will take the grand prize today of first place. And the European brethren will fall to second. We will keep the US title within our country. Or region, I should say.
Lots of damage being piled onto Little Master, and Godolph has to make the decision. Who's he going to heal? Is it going to be Kababi, or is it going to be Little Master? Kababi in trouble. Double incapacity is going to set up a lot of damage.
Good Paloma ultimate, all 3 within it. But Paloma's going to take a lot of damage. Averse is just going to keep hunting her down. She hits the other side herself, which is Kababi in a tight spot. Going to get hunted down by ninjas. He didn't have enough energy for his arm.
Oh! Godolph nearly gets wall pinned, and that would have actually killed Godolph off.
But Godolph cannot heal without allies. He's trying to heal on. Little Master hits the other side himself through the Shifu ultimate. Stunned out through the shield. Godolph goes down. This is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Congratulations. Averse Sleeps Forever. $500 to them in first place for our end of the month finale. Mycon Prepare to Die European team coming in second.
January has been the month of Europeans in North American tournaments. The European section of the North American BattleRekt tournament. And it's been really interesting. I think that the Europeans have really taken the competitive end of BattleRekt and pushed it to the limits, and North America needs to fight back. There's only a few teams that have hope.
The hope is within you.
Only you can defend North American territories.
We want you, the viewers, to join our tournament and kick the Europeans out. Try and take them down.
Make them stop.
I see them enough in the morning. I don't see them in the afternoon.